Welcome to Hannah Tierney Versus. These are all the athletes that helped Hannah Tierney verse all the other sports, which are very interesting video clips that you should watch. And we're going to discuss that now. So starting down here on this end, everyone's going to introduce themselves.
I'm Shayla. I play volleyball.
I'm Abby. I run cross country.
I'm Sarah. I play softball.
I'm your host, Morgan.
I'm Hannah Tierney.
Jazz coach, women's basketball.
I'm Celeste. I'm on the dance team.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm on the dance team.
I'm Kayla, and I'm on the cheer team.
I'm Brandon, and I'm on the golf team.
I'm Jenna, and I'm women's soccer.
So let's start with talking to Hannah. Hannah, what was one of the sports that you were introduced to that was probably the easiest for you to pick up on?
Well, cross country wasn't that bad. I used to run cross country, and then, I run sometimes.
Well, then that's kind of cheating if you've already done cross country.
Yeah. But I guess for a sport that I haven't done before and then picked up was basketball. I've never officially played basketball, but
really? How was that,
fun.
Jasmine?
She's actually really good at it.
Really?
Say she's never played, yeah.
You've never played before?
No.
Have you played horse or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not
That counts.
Yeah. Okay.
Just kidding. What was probably the most difficult thing to learn in basketball, if there was one?
It was just awkward for me, being down low in defense, just because I'm so tall and it's weird.
Jasmine, was it difficult teaching her anything?
No, she pretty much picked up on everything pretty quickly, so.
Okay, good. Well, besides basketball, did anything else kind of come naturally to you? Or seem to come naturally to you?
Not really.
No? What was probably the most difficult?
Golf was really hard. It was just so awkward for me to, get everything and put it all together, but it was fun.
Okay. Brandon, do you have any comments? How was teaching her?
It didn't help. My clubs probably aren't as long as they should be because Hannah's a few inches taller than I am, which has probably made it a little bit more difficult.
Really?
But first I said just go ahead and hit one and see what we've got to work with. And I was like, don't have enough time yet. So.
I think I missed it the first time.
No, there's a lot of practice swings. You call them
practice swings.
We just went through a couple basic things, and towards the end, I think she missed it once, but she was hitting it every time nearly. So.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah.
If you had more time, do you think she would have improved?
No. Yeah, maybe a little
Thanks,
bit.
Brandon.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that later. How is soccer? Let's just move on to soccer with Jenna.
It was kind of hard, honestly. It's a lot of coordination that I feel I don't have. Being able to control the ball with my feet and stuff. It was just, I got the hang of it, but it was difficult to keep that coordination.
Was it difficult to teach her?
We did the basics, and it's difficult. It's different when you're just so used to doing it naturally and you have to start at step one again. But she was pretty good. She picked it up pretty quickly.
Do you think you would want to be a coach someday and coach people like Hannah?
Maybe not beginners. Maybe people who are more experienced in it. But
okay.
Maybe one day.
Fair enough. And what about softball? Tell us about softball. How did that go?
It was pretty interesting. She wasn't bad, actually. Hitting was scary sometimes.
So you did hitting. Did you do catching?
She hit the ball. The scariest was throwing pop flies because I didn't want to hit her in the head if she missed.
Scary for me too. Really?
Yeah, because
Did you learn
coming out your
anything
face.
new about softball?
Yeah, I've never played softball either.
At all?
So, yeah.
Huh. Was it easier to hit the ball or to catch the ball?
Catch the ball.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you do any outfield stuff or was
We didn't
big?
get that far. We did some drills, some left to right movement, but we kept it pretty basic.
Now, did anybody make her do any kind of conditioning? No.
I don't think so.
So you got it easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I just got to do the fun parts of the sport, not the boring stuff that no one likes to do.
Speaking of fun, I was a cheerleader once, so for me cheerleading is fun. I don't know. I think all sports are interesting in their own way, so I guess I'm a little biased. But how was cheerleading? What did you learn?
I did a few of their, cheers that they do on the sideline, and then we did a little stunt thing.
Do you remember your cheer?
No.
Not at all?
No.
How do you feel being her coach? She doesn't remember her cheer.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'll forgive her. It's okay.
That's nice. What was a difficult or challenging task to teach her in cheer?
She pretty much got the hang of everything. I think the hardest part is just she was basing, so it's hard to get the feel of like turning your hands in for stunts and stuff like that. But she did really well.
Holding a person in the air is kind of scary, I guess.
Who was that person? That
It was
brave
Erin.
soul? Erin?
Mm-hmm.
Good for her. She should have been here today. We can get her experience. Or does anybody happen to know what she felt during that time?
I think she felt fine.
She was good?
Yeah.
That's good. She felt
pretty
secure.
Yeah. Good cheerleader.
And next to the cheerleaders are the dance team at the basketball game. So, dance team, tell us, how did she do?
How'd it go?
She did good.
That's it?
Yeah, for her first time dancing. You've never danced before, right?
I used to do ballet when I was little,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that was a long, long time ago.
She did good.
Okay.
It came back.
It
It
did.
showed. Yeah. She's
Um,
really, really good, actually.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
made the team.
She's being sarcastic.
Would she be on the team if she
Yeah.
tried out? You can be honest here.
She'd
This is
make
a
it.
safe place.
I think we can all watch the video and make up our own mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm excited to see the footage.
Wait for the jumps.
Hannah said we should have stretched a little more.
Yeah, I need to be warmed up a
So
little
we could
bit.
have done some splits and stuff.
Yeah, I should have showed you guys my split. I could totally do a
Yeah.
split.
You
Banana
want to show us
split.
right now?
Yeah, you
I'm
can
kidding.
show us
I can't
now.
do that. No, absolutely
That was
not.
a great suggestion, Sarah. And what did she learn? What did you teach her?
We taught her a sideline and I think a jump and a turn.
Okay, and now
So-
Stephanie, you're wearing a volleyball jersey. Why?
Yes. Celeste and I got the opportunity to learn how to play volleyball and kind of switch roles, which was very interesting. So,
Well,
that's
what
fun.
did you learn? Hannah taught you some nice moves.
Oh, we did some like
You did passing,
passing.
setting. They did like an approach with it and hitting and serving.
Gosh,
so they did
I
like all
would've
the
said
basics.
all the wrong words. So I'm glad you said
but
that.
it was a lot of fun teaching them. You guys were
It's
really
really
enthusiastic
hard.
about it.
Did anybody else get to learn volleyball, or was it just
Just them
these
two.
two?
It's my new jersey. Gonna
Nice.
represent.
I want one. Can I have one? If you
You
teach
can have
me.
mine. I'm done now.
Oh no, I want to. Were you there to teach them any
Yeah,
volleyball?
I did the setting portion because that's my position, and it was good because I teach beginners, and the amount of times beginners get hit in the head is ridiculous, and they didn't get hit in the head once with setting.
Good.
So that was good. I was very proud of them. But yeah, it was fun.
Good. When I play volleyball, it's more like dodgeball. I just run away and scream. So I try not to get hit.
Yeah.
Now you said that cross country was the easiest for you to pick up on because you've done it before.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, y'all did that very recently, correct? And how did that go?
It went really well. I think that cross country or our sport is super easy to pick up. If you can walk, you can basically run. You know, not everyone likes to do it, but everyone can do it. And so it came really naturally. I mean, we just kind of took a jog and went up Sandy, which is huge. So that was good. She
I've
did
only
really
ever
good.
walked
Beast
up
did.
Sandy. So did you run it?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you have your times or anything? No times.
No, just ran it.
Good. Is there any, special technique to learn with cross country when you're running? Is it just you run the way you run?
There's definitely techniques you can do for like different workouts or in a race and stuff. We didn't do any of that. We just kind of went on a run. But we did talk about. Hannah asked like, when do we wear spikes and do you wear them in practice and stuff like that. And we went over stuff like that.
Does anybody have any memorable moments in coaching Hannah that it will be something to definitely remember, or maybe something that they'll use in the future when coaching somebody else to keep in mind when teaching the beginner?
Hannah has a very good goal celebration in soccer.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
memorable.
I forgot about
Pretty sure it was
that.
down on the knees, double fist pump. Really? So that was good. Yeah, you guys have to check it out.
Can't wait to see that goal.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, the goal should be good.
Was it just you two on the field?
There's 2 other soccer players out there, so I had a little help.
So you're
Yeah.
going against some
Yeah, I
people?
went against the goalie.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
wow.
I got a goal.
That's impressive.
You celebrated, obviously.
Yeah.
A real life goal.
Brent, how do you feel about this?
I thought it was great. I got everything through, but we appreciate ourselves. And if y'all do this again, I mean, if we tell like your other teammates and stuff, we want to do this again next year. How would y'all feel about,
Yeah.
whether you want y'all to participate or what?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's different, unique.
Did y'all learn anything from this experience?
Patience.
Yeah.
Patience for sure. But it was fun though. Like, teaching someone your sport that hasn't ever played it. Starting over was cool. Kind of brings back memories when you started playing it. So
Yeah,
it was fun.
it was like different, like teaching someone the basics of volleyball again, like because you don't think about it,
Yeah, you
like
just do
in
it.
your
Yeah. So it was fun though.
Do you think Hannah, having been an athlete, was helpful when teaching her? I mean, if you were to be teaching just a regular student like me who's never done a sport, technically, you know, do you think it'd be more difficult teaching me versus teaching someone who is an athlete already?
Absolutely.
Yeah. If there's a little
Ouch.
coordination, like, not saying you're not coordinated, but like, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Let's just say yes.
Yeah, I
Safe
think,
yes.
like I feel like there's some aspects of each sport that like are consistent. So like I guess having a basic of some sport helps with other ones.
Just general range of motion.
Yeah,
You can
and just
move
like
your
body awareness and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't have that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you encountered that recently?
So, just not. I mean, you can't really dance.
Yeah.
But I mean, if people are really clumsy, then that's kind of you can't really work with your body. I
Yeah.
guess, if that makes sense.
No, fair enough. Brandon, with golf,
Yeah.
did she do, you know, did she tee off? Did she putt? I mean,
We just kept it to like a mid iron, like I think it was an 8 iron. We
do you know what that means?
Yeah, I know it's the club.
Okay, great.
we usually, you know, the driver and stuff, that's a pretty advanced thing to hit, like to use. It's a lot longer and club head's a little bit heavier, so it's a bit more difficult. So we just kept it to a mid iron, which is just hitting a standard shot off the ground. We didn't. I don't think we teed it up.
No?
We did. We teed it up on
like-
kind of a high bit of grass.
Yeah.
Just to make it a little bit easier, but we didn't do any
Yeah,
putting or
we-
anything either. But
Yeah.
You think you would take her putt-putting?
yeah.
Would she be any good? Would she be
I've
a
never
challenging
been
opponent?
putt-putting myself, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Everyone
crazy
here's done
golf?
putt-putting,
I'm
right?
so
Yeah.
good at putt
I've
putt.
never
And the
been.
golfer hasn't.
Yeah.
Shame.
That's funny.
All right. Well, Hannah, I'm glad that you got to experience all these
Yeah,
different sports.
me too.
Hannah Tierney versus everybody else.
Yeah. Thanks for teaching me, guys. It was
You're
fun.
welcome. You're welcome.
Problem.
I was gonna say, bring up the fact that tennis isn't here, they couldn't make it or whatever else. Let's
Oh.
talk about tennis real quick.
Oh, tennis. Did you learn anything?
It was actually a lot harder than I thought, and I didn't know like the rules for tennis. So like they were teaching me how to serve, and I was like serving it, and I thought I was doing really well. And she was like, "No, you have to like hit it in front of that line." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Who taught you to play tennis?
Kayla. I don't know her last name.
Kayla Calvert.
Calvert. Kayla Calvert.
Kayla Calvert.
Yeah, but they're really nice, and we did serving, and then just like I don't even know what they call it, just hitting back and forth over the net. There was like another person, but yeah, that was pretty difficult too.
Would you
actually.
consider playing tennis recreationally or?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
I don't think my shoulder could handle it anyways.
Have you ever tried badminton? That's nice.
Maybe
You've
like
played badminton.
once or twice.
I don't know. You're shaking. You're nodding
Yeah,
your
that was-
head, so I'm assuming.
that was my favourite sport as a kid. So
It was
it's
my
really
favorite
fun.
sport, PE.
It's really fun.
Try it.
Well, we're going to do this again. So tune in next year when we have a new student athlete taking on the rest of the athletic department.